Here are all the major demonetization types explained in 14 minutes. First, demonetization due to related channels. In 2026, YouTube's policies appear to have changed for creators who own more than 2 monetized channels. If one of your monetized channels violates the rules through reused content, inauthentic content, or even something more serious like receiving 3 copyright strikes, then your other channels connected to the same Google AdSense account or even the same IP address can also get pulled into demonetization under the related channels policy. This has already happened to several creators who uploaded compilation videos made from content on their own main channels. Other creators reported that they started side AI farm channels to earn extra income. And once those AI channels got demonetized, their fully original channels ended up receiving the same punishment as well. Some people believe this chain reaction only begins after a failed appeal, but that doesn't seem to be true. One creator intentionally chose not to appeal one of their problematic channels when the appeal deadline arrived, yet all of their other monetized channels still ended up demonetized or suspended for being related channels. So what happens if, after receiving a demonetization notice, you simply delete the videos or completely remove the problematic channel? Would that stop the chain reaction of mass demonetization? Apparently, the answer is even worse. If you decide to delete the videos or erase the channel before resolving the issue properly, it can permanently mark your Google AdSense account with an unresolved policy violation. Every time a policy violation is triggered, YouTube expects you to go through the proper resolution process and fix the issue. But if you remove everything midway through that process, the violation may remain attached to your Google AdSense account indefinitely, almost like a permanent stain that never fully disappears. Because of that, it's usually safer to let the entire process play out and then reapply for monetization after 3 months instead of deleting everything in panic. Second, reuse content. Most people already know that using someone else's clips can lead to a reuse content warning, but that's not actually the main reason creators are getting flagged in 2026 anymore. The AI system that detects reused content has become extremely accurate. Using other people's footage while adding your own original commentary is still completely allowed, as long as your spoken content is genuinely transformative. However, what many creators are being punished for now is the script itself. You don't even have to copy another person's script word for word to trigger the system. That if the overall context of your channel revolves around reading things pulled from the internet, such as memes, Reddit stories, or especially books, you can still get flagged. Even channels that create relaxing sleep history content are at risk if they rely heavily on AI-generated storytelling. If you invent fake historical events, the system may classify it as inauthentic content. But if you retell real historical events directly, then you risk getting hit with reused content instead. Even if you slightly change the wording or storytelling style, the core context of the channel is still centered around retelling material that already exists in books or online sources. The reason large verified channels are still able to produce documentaries about historical events is because they approach the content differently. They create custom animations, add strong production value, and present the information in a highly creative way instead of simply repeating lines from a book. For example, rather than just narrating facts directly, they might build an entire cinematic retelling of something massive like World War II with unique visuals, pacing, and storytelling techniques that make the content feel genuinely original and transformative. Number 3, misinformation. Some creators use AI voices to produce fake celebrity apology videos or fake anime, leak news purely to attract clicks. In some cases, those fake trailers can even lead to a channel being deleted, just like what happened with screen culture. Number 4, circumvention. This is one of the most dangerous categories because it directly connects to the chain demonetization issue I mentioned earlier. Circumvention basically means trying to bypass YouTube's systems or policies. For example, if your main channel receives a strike and you upload that exact same video to a backup or side channel just to maintain your upload schedule, that counts as circumvention. Another example would be trying to create multiple AdSense accounts after your original account gets marked with a policy violation tattoo. Google's AI systems track things like your IP address, and even your device ID. Some creators think they can outsmart the system and avoid penalties, but instead they end up getting their entire Google account permanently terminated. Number 5. Inauthentic content, formerly known as repetitious content. This is probably the most confusing and serious category because it feels like almost any type of channel can get flagged under it. So instead of explaining one specific niche, I'm going to list the channel types that currently seem to be in the danger zone. First, reacting to AI spam. Even if your channel is technically a reaction channel, reacting to mass-produced AI spam content can still get you flagged. Second, image slideshow. Using a few AI-generated images alongside fair use footage to support your points is usually fine, that I personally do it all the time. But if your entire video is nothing more than an AI-generated slideshow from start to finish, no amount of CapCut effects or flashy editing is going to protect your channel. Third, asking AI to simply rewrite or change the style of copied script. There actually is a way to reshape a script creatively and turn it into something original within a few minutes. But most people don't do that. Instead, they just tell AI to rewrite or change the tone of an already existing script, which still leaves it feeling obviously copied. The only real way to reshape a script properly without overlapping heavily with other creators is to give the AI a very specific and unique set of conditions to follow. A multi-step process, usually 2 or 3 layers deep, that completely changes how the information is presented. That's what I personally call bending the script. If you want to learn how to properly bend the script, check out the Patreon link below. That particular video is completely free, so you don't have to spend a single dollar, just click on it and watch. Fourth, kid-friendly characters. It's still generally okay to use copyrighted characters like Spider-Man or other superheroes, but you should stay far away from characters that are specifically marketed toward kids or toddlers, such as My Little Pony or SpongeBob. Seriously, don't risk it. Fifth, reading content from other sources. Just stop doing it already. Why are people still relying on that strategy? Sixth, messy or unorganized shorts, especially in the Roblox niche. If you're a Roblox creator right now, stop using random meme-style titles like 67 with no context. Your title should clearly explain the activity or event happening inside the game. If your entire channel feels more like a random TikTok meme page instead of a structured YouTube channel, you can get flagged for inauthentic content very quickly. Seventh, talking avatar channels. I'm even seeing VTubers getting hit now. But interestingly, professional gameplay creators are mostly unaffected. The VTubers who usually run into problems are the ones doing reaction content, people using a VTuber avatar mainly to react to videos. From a start, that setup already raises red flags because these channels tend to upload non-stop, sometimes 3 or 4 videos every single day. And if your channel contains nothing besides reactions, then in the eyes of the automated system, you're not really functioning as a true VTuber channel. You're basically just a reaction channel hiding behind an avatar. The reason many legitimate VTubers still get a pass from YouTube's AI is because they create their own gameplay content, host original shows, and build unique visual experiences around their characters. Most reaction-based VTuber channels don't do that. They usually don't include original gameplay, original storytelling, or any real production value beyond reacting to other people's content. It's mostly just straight reactions. And doing reactions in shorts format is even riskier because you don't have the extra space that long-form creators use, like a 15-second intro or a 3 to 5 minute outro to add enough transformation and context that could help defend your content during an appeal if your channel ever gets flagged. Type 8. Unique stories that still rely entirely on AI-generated video. At first, I believe this kind of channel might avoid detection, but that doesn't seem to be happening anymore. One by one, channels built completely around AI-generated videos are starting to get demonetized. The reason is that this style of content has the potential to be mass-produced. I'm not saying every creator is mass-producing videos, but right now, any content format that appears scalable or easily repeatable by AI is sitting in the danger zone. Number 6, fake engagement. In 2026, fake engagement doesn't just mean buying likes or subscribers anymore. It also includes using bots or automated systems to manipulate YouTube's algorithm in any way. Point 7. Spam, deceptive practices, and scams. YouTube's AI is now analyzing descriptions and pinned comments much more aggressively than before. If you stuff your description with dozens of irrelevant tags, or if your title promises something misleading like a full movie, but the video itself is only a short clip telling viewers to click some suspicious link in the description, you can get flagged under this category very quickly. Some creators also run fake giveaways just to inflate subscriber numbers, and YouTube has become much better at detecting that behavior. On top of that, uploading an excessive number of videos every day or treating YouTube like a personal backup storage platform can also be classified as spam. Even for people who aren't monetized yet, there's an important warning here. Stealing videos from creators' Patreons and re-uploading them to YouTube is a terrible idea. Most creators already upload those Patreon videos to YouTube privately or as unlisted backups. The moment you upload their content publicly, they can instantly hit your channel with multiple copyright strikes. Point 8. Inappropriate language. The YouTube AI transcription system in 2026 has become extremely accurate. If you drop an F-bomb or use heavy swearing within the first 15 seconds of your video, it can instantly trigger a yellow monetization icon. Sometimes it won't directly demonetize the video, but instead it will quietly shadow ban it by reducing impressions, which can actually be worse. When that happens, the suppression can spread to your other good videos as well, leaving creators confused about why they're suddenly stuck getting only a few hundred views. Number 9. Harmful content involving minors. This especially affects gaming and anime channels. I'm talking about those 2D animation channels that take child-friendly characters like SpongeBob or Peppa Pig and use them in violent fight scenes or dark parody content. Some creators assume that because it's just animation, they can get away with showing gore or disturbing violence. But YouTube's AI is specifically trained to recognize family-friendly characters and detect when they're being used in inappropriate contexts. Number 10. Adult content. This isn't only about explicit adult websites anymore. In 2026, YouTube's AI analyzes every single pixel in your thumbnails and videos. If your content relies heavily on suggestive anime characters, revealing cosplay outfits, or an entire context built around dirty jokes and sexual themes, you're likely to get the yellow icon. That's why some manga recap channels are still monetized while others aren't. Sure, some channels get copyright claims or strikes from manga studios, but when it comes to explicit 18+ manga content, it often takes less than 6 months before the entire channel gets wiped out by YouTube's AI system. And once that happens, every related channel connected to that overly sexualized content can also get demonetized. Number 11. Hateful and derogatory content. This is different from basic harassment. This category applies when creators use slurs or attack specific groups of people based on race, religion, or gender. Number 12. Sensitive events and controversial issues. Whenever a real-world tragedy happens, such as a natural disaster, war, or major crisis, some creators rush to make videos simply to take advantage of trending searches. Making a few videos covering important events is completely normal. News channels and commentary creators do it all the time. But if your entire brand becomes centered around exploiting that tragedy through dozens of repeated videos, viewers themselves will start reporting your channel. People generally dislike creators who continuously profit from death, suffering, or disasters. Number 13. Recreational drugs and tobacco. Even if certain substances are legal where you live, YouTube's advertising policies apply globally, not locally. Number 14. Firearm-related content. You cannot teach people how to assemble firearms, 3D print weapons, or direct viewers to websites selling ammunition and related materials. Number 15. Enabling dishonest behavior. You can't create tutorials teaching people how to hack video games, pirate software, or steal from companies and still expect Google to monetize your content. Number 16. Harmful or dangerous acts. If your videos encourage dangerous internet challenges, demonstrate how to build explosive devices, or involve pranks where people genuinely get hurt, YouTube reacts very aggressively. The platform is extremely concerned about younger viewers copying dangerous behavior and potential legal consequences, so monetization can be removed almost instantly. Number 17. Encouraging negative behavior. This mostly affects drama channels or creators whose entire content revolves around attacking other people. If your whole channel is built around digging up old controversies, canceling creators, or encouraging your audience to mass dislike someone else's videos, you're very likely to get flagged under this category.